All right, so welcome to Mex's Investing 101, how to decide to keep a call. All right, so first I got to preface this by saying I'm not just showing this a stunt or anything. I am extremely biased on AMC. This is why. These are my positions. I am super long Cinemark. I'm trying to get 1,000 before it hits 30. So now that we got that out the way, let's go to AMC and check it out. So you said you had a 450 call. And you're wondering if you should exercise or sell it and take the profit. So let's actually calculate how much this is going to be worth in the morning, okay? So you said you have 450. Let's go to the 450 option. Here we are. There we go. So Delta tells you, can't really circle anything, but the bottom left, Delta, that tells you how much the $1 price stock movement will affect the price of the call, right? The value of the call. So for every dollar the AMC moves, the call is going to be worth $68 more. So since it went up today, I don't know how much you bought it for, but it closed at, let's see, 494 today, and it was valued at $84. So estimating, let's just use round numbers because it's a little difficult. Let's round to 5, and then it went up to 825. So that's $3.25, right? And our delta is 68. So let's calculate. 325 times 0.68. This is how much your call is going to be worth tomorrow, plus the intrinsic value, which the extrinsic value that I'm a little bit lazy to calculate right now, minus theta. So 212 plus whatever the extrinsic value is. So now you're asking me if you should execute or not, or assign them. That is completely up to you, but you need to consider the different things at hand. One is that theta is going to take away from your contract every single day that you just wait. So just for holding it, it's going to take away $9 a day. So to me, that's actually kind of worth risking, but that's assuming that the stock price doesn't move. If it moves, you're going to either gain or lose $68 for every dollar. Seeing as how this is like an all-time high in the past, year? Let's check. It is an all-time high in the past year. Let's see 5 years. It hasn't been $8 since 2019. So before COVID, it hasn't been $8. I honestly, if I was your financial advisor, which I'm not, would just sell the call. Now, I want to introduce you to some big brain type strategies. So let's say you want to exercise and you really love AMC and you think it's going to do super good in the future. You exercise it on the 29th, take the stock for 450. So you spent $500 for 100 stock, right? And then what you can do is go back here and sell a $9 call for February 5th. Now, why would you do this? Think about what this means. You have 100 shares that you got for $500, and then you sell a $9 call that you're selling for $61 for next week, next Friday. So you collect $61 just because you're selling the contract. And if it reaches $9, you're going to sell the $500 of shares to $900 plus the $61. So you just net $461 instead of this, right? Almost double. And what's your risk? Well, your biggest risk here is if the stock tanks tomorrow or tanks at any time in this time period. Because what's going to happen, of course, is that your stocks are not worth that much anymore. But in that case, you could just go and keep selling calls on the stock that you just bought for the foreseeable future. You're generating income to just hold the stock. And these prices are kind of ridiculous, honestly, to be honest with you. Tomorrow, of course, this is going to be like maybe, because it's going to have the same price movement that you experienced. So this is going to be like $100 for this call for next week. Look at 2 weeks out, $87. So let's do it a month out just to be crazy here. $156. So you can literally exercise your option, have 100 AMC, and then go back and sell this call for another $200. So what you want to keep in mind though is that let's say the stock hits $12, you just committed to selling the stock for 9, so that's called a paper loss, and that's something that you have to be comfortable with when you sell calls. And that's why, let me show you. I actually do this with my stock. For play, my average cost for play is $18.47. You can see it right there. I am selling $40 calls every week. Why am I doing that? Well, if you think about it, if I sell it at $40 a piece and I only paid $19, that is $2,100 profit because it's 100 shares, right? So I do not care if it exercises. And if it doesn't reach $40, I'm making $34 on this contract and $100 on this contract. I'm making $134 in 2 weeks just from holding my shares and selling calls. So this is what I do personally, and you can consider doing this, and it kind of just generates income on the stocks that you hold. Especially if you think AMC is going to go up, you should probably exercise because you just got $825 worth of stock for $500. $500 being the 450 strike plus the $50 that you put in.